Good afternoon, and welcome to Pittsburgh City Council's Cablecast public hearing for Monday, April 29th, 2024, relative to Bill 2024-0256. I'm Bobby Wilson. I'm the chair of the Economic Development and Land Use Committee. And at this time, we'll have will the clerk please read the bill?
Bill 256, Ordinance Amending and Supplementing the Pittsburgh City Code, Title II, Fiscal, Article 9, Property Taxes, by creating a new Chapter 268, Real Estate Tax Exemption for construction or adaptive reuse of buildings in downtown Pittsburgh.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. And for the record, we're joined by Council President Daniel Lavelle. And if any other members show up, then we will recognize their presence. Our next order of business will be testimony from our registered speakers. Please give your name and address for the record. Each speaker will have 3 minutes to address council. And our first speaker is Aaron Sukanik. Aaron, are you online?
Yes, I am.
Great, please begin.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thanks. This is why I'm staying home today. Well, thank you. My name is Aaron Sukanik. I'm the Vice President of District Development at the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership. I'm resident of Regent Square in the city here, and our office is at 307 Worth Avenue. Just wanted to say on behalf of the Pittsburgh Downtown Partnership, thank you to you all, and especially Councilman Wilson and Council President Lavelle for your leadership and for miraculously getting council towards a unanimous vote in favor of the amended legislation a couple weeks ago to provide the enhanced LERTA for downtown redevelopment. We at the PDP are doing everything we can to reposition downtown for a vibrant future that's less reliant on daytime office employees and really more rooted in opportunities for socializing, recreation, and ultimately building a future with a much higher residential population. And to bring that future, we know we need to convert millions of square feet of vacant Class B and C office space to other commercial use and housing. Downtown's tax base and its commercial real estate viability need help and need solutions like yours now. So residential development known to be underway right now, specifically those to convert office to residential, face about a 15 to 25% financing gap, which has been preventing them from closing financing and beginning construction for almost 2 years now. And this legislation is a small part in helping fill those gaps approximately with 2 to 3% towards that 15 to 25%. So thank you for that, and really this important symbolic show of support, from our elected officials towards solutions to these problems. So today I just want to say we support this enhanced LERTA legislation and hope to see its final passage next week, and that it can begin taking applications as soon as possible after that. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron. And then there were a couple times where you your audio went away for about 5 seconds each time. So if you could, if you'd like to, you can send your full comment to our clerk, and please reach out if you don't have the that address. It's online though. Okay, our next speaker is Steve Mazza.
Good afternoon, everybody. Steve Mazza, Council Representative for the Eastern Atlantic States Regional Council Carpenters, also Vice President of Pittsburgh Building Trades, 2912 Zephyr Avenue, Pittsburgh, PA 15204 is my residence. Stand in support of this bill. Thanks to Council President Lavelle and Wilson for your insight in seeing what actually needs to get done. The city has been called the greatest city in the country for a lot of years. A lot of things happen. Now we have an opportunity to bring that back to the forefront. There's a lot of things that could happen, could go wrong. We could continue down our path, but I think right now, with this help with help the developers, help our young people get work in the city, workforce development, all those things that's going to bring, this bill is going to help bring to close that funding gap with local businesses as well as rebuilding our downtown area. So I just want to thank everybody here for their support, working together, understanding that something needed to get done at the critical time that it is. We also, we believe in development, but we believe in responsible development, and we will be, watching this and making sure that we do develop responsibly and make sure our local people work and have jobs. Thank you.
Thank you. And having exhausted all of our registered speakers, we will now hear from anyone else that has joined us, and you will have 3 minutes to speak. So,
Sorry.
if you'd like, please state your name and neighborhood for the record.
Yep. Good afternoon. My name is Sam Williamson. I'm with SEIU 32BJ, and my address is 243 South Pacific Avenue, Pittsburgh 15224. It's great to see the two of you in person, and looks like two of your council colleagues online on Zoom. I'm here with a handful of 32BJ members to support this proposed enhanced LRTA legislation for downtown Pittsburgh. 32BJ has a couple of thousand members who work in the Golden Triangle as security officers and commercial office cleaners, who have spent decades fighting to make sure that those jobs are good paying jobs that can support their families. Their futures and the future of good jobs in downtown Pittsburgh really are in jeopardy if we don't adopt an all hands on approach to stabilizing and revitalizing downtown Pittsburgh. We think it's going to take a lot of different tactics, and this is one important tactic to make sure that we are taking underutilized office space and repurposing it so that it can both remain on the tax rolls but also continue to generate good union jobs for 32BJ members and other Pittsburghers. At the same time, it presents us with an opportunity to re-envision and remake downtown as a community in which everyone can afford to live. Our members might want to live in downtown Pittsburgh, but can't afford downtown Pittsburgh market rates. And this legislation will help to create space for folks like our members to be able to afford to live close to where they are working. Thank you, Councilman Wilson, for your leadership in proposing this, and to Councilman Lavelle and your steadfast support of our members every step of the way. Thanks.
Thank you. We have any other speakers? Please state your name and address or neighborhood for the record.
Stephen Kelly, SEIU 32BJ. I live in Pittsburgh. Now I'm standing up here, I actually figure where I live. I'm exhausted. But I do live in Pittsburgh. I just want to say on behalf of the 2,000 members that work downtown how important this legislation is to us. And I'm glad to see that something is being done. Our members do and are going to count on what gets passed from this council onto the mayor. And we hope that we can get his support to revitalize downtown. Because when you think about Pittsburgh, you think about downtown, you think about the Point, you think about all these beautiful buildings that we have. And, I was born and raised here in Pittsburgh, man, and I don't want to see Pittsburgh turn into the next Detroit because we failed to do the things that are necessary to make this beautiful city be what it is and what it can be. So once again, our members are counting on it. We are watching what's going on. And thank you, gentlemen, for this legislation. Much appreciated. And it's good to see you both. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. If you wish to speak.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Name and address.
Okay, my name is Luana Adams, and I am a resident of Pittsburgh. And I'm just here to, let the body know that, it is a concern to me as a member of the 32BJ member that I do support the legislation because it means that we will continue to have good paying jobs. I work downtown and I want to continue to be able to work at the same capacity or even higher than I am now. So I support the legislation. So thank you.
Thank you. Are there any more speakers? Are there any more speakers? Okay, with that, we will move to members, if members have any comments. Council President?
Thank you to all our friends for coming down and spending a few minutes with us. It's greatly appreciated.
Thanks. And then, yeah, with that, looking forward to putting this on the agenda for Wednesday so that we can, take a preliminary vote on this bill. There's been a lot of work up until this point. I want to thank everyone that's been involved. There's, so many voices in the room here that, have participated in a lot of different discussions about downtown. And this one is, quite frankly, the one that's been, I think, most important since I've been in office, because it can make such an impact, not only with development currently, but also development that will continue to happen. We really need to do something for downtown, and looking forward to making sure that this is one tool of many more to come that will revitalize downtown and make sure that we turn that 30% of vacant office space into either residential or a new life. And then there's that opportunity to secure our tax base. So looking forward to all the continued conversations, and I want to thank everyone for coming down today. Appreciate all your support, and thank Council President Lavelle for all your support as well, and actually all members online. I want to thank Councilperson Warwick. Oh, I'm sorry, I messed up. I didn't realize that. Although one of the speakers alerted me that there are council people online. So we did have Councilperson Warwick online, and also Councilperson Charlin
And Gross.
and Councilperson Gross. So I apologize. I am going to defer to the other members at this point, and we can either do a hand raise or someone can just start talking if they'd like to make comment.
Councilman, I very quickly here just wanted to thank you and Councilman Lavelle for your leadership here to find a way to move forward with this legislation, how important it is to revitalize downtown, which I don't represent, but you and Council President Lavelle represent. But downtown is all of our districts here, and what happens in downtown affects all of us. Just really want to thank you, and also really want to give a lot of thanks to your staff, Mohammed Bernie, for taking the lead here, and all the work that he has done. So I really want to thank you, and thank you for bringing all members along, and keeping us abreast of what's going on here. We're very lucky to have leadership like you. So thank you very much, and thanks to all the speakers who came out there.
Thank you, Councilman. And I'll go to Councilperson Warwick. Do you have any comment?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I'm not there today. I'm a little under the weather. Just wanted to say thank you to mostly Council President for and Councilwoman Gross for and the administration for all working together through to kind of get this bill where it needed to be. I'm very glad that we have if you're getting alerta for doing housing downtown that we have some affordability requirements in that. So I think that was a positive adjustment, and I'm glad that we were able to get there. And so good work, everyone. Thanks.
Thank you. And Councilperson Gross.
Hi, thanks, Mr. Chair. As always, I thank everyone for coming down and making comments. I'll just reserve my comments for discussion on Wednesday. We've had a robust discussion at council so far, and appreciate everybody's work on the issue.
Okay, thank you. Once again, I apologize for almost not recognizing some members online here. It's almost as though it's my first rodeo with the hybrid. With that, I just want to make a few more comments to finish up my remarks, which, you know, everyone has mentioned here about everything that goes into this type of bill, but want to make sure that thank all parties. So everyone that's been working on this, from, you know, the mayor's administration, I appreciate all their time and their support. I want to thank our controller, Rachel Heisler, for the work that she's put into it, so that there is going to be a mechanism to look at this on an annual basis alongside the committee that will be formed, the 3-person committee. So between all members, the administration, the controller's office, we have the workers downtown, we have the builders, we have the developers, we have the investors, we have the community downtown, and it's just great to see everyone come together in a moment where we have this opportunity to do something. But once again, there's one tool. There's many other things that looking forward to having further conversations, with the potential that Senator Fontana has put on the table in terms of making that the time to get the LRTA longer. If that, is the case that we may have to go down. We see other cities doing that. And we're really in a, unfortunately, we're in this competition, and we want to make sure that it's the best tool that can attract investors and developers to make sure that downtown will thrive. So thanks, everyone, and looking forward to Wednesday. With that, we are adjourned.